Hello everybody, my name is the Generic Let's Player. This is a Generic Let's Play video. Welcome to Darkest Dungeon. So yeah, I'm thinking this may be a continuing series. I'm not entirely sure. Just a big note, if you're wondering why there have been no videos besides the one I already have, it's because,
such as it is.
It's because my videos keep fucking up. Yeah, they just don't process right or something. It just doesn't work. So yeah. Welcome to Darkest Dungeon. I skipped the tutorial bit, the really opening tutorial bit, because it's kind of boring and I already know how to play and I can explain it better, I think. So this is the Hamlet. For those of you who don't know the story behind this, I'm going to explain it quickly. You are, this is a party-based dungeon crawler RPG kind of thing where you I'm just getting these explanation cards off the thing.
Soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
Anyway, yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, anyway, let me just quickly explain the whole thing. You're playing as a party of 4 people. You're trying to go through these dangerous dungeons and stuff like that, and refit your or not refit, but like redeem your family name, stuff like that. Right here, I can actually show you the cutscenes that I skipped because they're not important. But this is the backstory. I don't think this one, I think, is one that matters. This one does not as much. So I'm going to show you the House of Ruin, and then I'm going to explain the game, and then we're going to get into it. Alright, so I'm going to shut up and let the narrator talk.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled, laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Alright, yep, that's the backstory for you. That's all you're getting. Anyway, time to explain the system. So, these are your heroes over here. You can, whatever, I'm just trying to get the exclamation marks off. You can recruit more heroes from here, this little stagecoach right here. We have Malville and I have no How do you pronounce these names? It's Reynald, Dismas, Malaville, and Fiennes, I think. I don't know. Down here you have busts, portraits, deeds, and crests. You can use them to upgrade. I usually like to upgrade that so you can hold more people, and you can recruit more people at the same time. Over here is the graveyard. Your people will die. No doubt about that. This is the ancestor stuff. Like, that's the thing I showed you with the thing. The thing that I showed you with the thing. Very descriptive, Samuel. Probably should have. Anyway, we're going to embark now, and we're going to go to.
And morbidity.
Could you shut up? Shut up! Okay, we're good. Alright, we're gonna start in the ruins, and this is the way the party system works. So, let me just right-click really quickly here. This thing's like $20. It's an early access. It's recently had like a bit of a major patch. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever. You don't care. Anyway, so, if you right-click on your heroes, you can see all of this stuff. Now, you'll see here preferred position. That means that his abilities work the best in these two positions. This game is very position-based. Certain enemies, as well as your own guys, can mess up their positioning to either... Like, your enemies can push you back or pull you forward, messing up your attacks and, like, what abilities you use, and you can do the same to your enemies to make sure that they can't attack. Which is very, very, interesting. I like that mechanic. So, we're gonna put Reynold in the front. Dismas likes these two areas right here. I usually put him in the second part, I do believe. Malavel prefers the third and the last bit, and he prefers the back bit. What I really want is to, once we get the, guild thing, I want to give her Divine Comfort, because I think she's mainly going to be, like, a sort of, a healer, essentially. So she stays in the back, and, Malavel gets in here. Now, the usual suspects. Yeah, sometimes they're, like, sometimes they're, like, whatchamacallit, like, little things. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. So here, you...
Preparedness. Measured now in gold, later in blood.
Hey buddy, could you stop interrupting me? Anyway, so you can buy these supplies for your journeys with this gold. You don't get the money back if you don't use it, so you don't want to over supply yourself, you want to under. So I usually go 8 food, 8 torches, or 6 torches? I don't know, I'm gonna go with that. Get a shovel and a bandage and a key. Alright, so usually you get this back if you're successful. Let's go, and let's go clear. There are like different types of missions. Some are longer than others. I'll explain it later. So yeah, hopefully the game, okay, we're good. It is early access, so it may or may not crash, and if it does, I'll have to not record.
To begin than the seat of our noble line.
Yeah, alright. Anyway, the narration in this is very... thing. Anyway, well, alright, I dodged the trap. That's good. Now, oh, crap. Alright, so the way you work is, most encounters are in these rooms right here. These bigger squares are rooms. To go to a room, you click on it, and then you go through the hallway. Now, you can find traps, lootable items, and also enemy bandits. Here's your inventory. Like, not even bandits, just some enemies to fight. So, you know, like, it's not just the rooms that there are dangers and stuff like this. And here we go, we're gonna be fighting some skeletons. Okay, so, as you can see, all of his attacks can be used from this position, so it's very good. He can Plague Grenade these two, which means that he'll do like 1 damage, but he'll blight them. These guys have 10% blight resistance, so they're most likely to get blighted. So, let's do that. Yeah, we do like 1 damage. And they're both blighted, so that's gonna do damage every time. See, he does 3. See, he took 3 damage there. He's gonna take a total of 9 damage. And I'll explain how I know that later. So right now we're really just trying to kill these guys off. It's dang it. This is how combat works. It's turn-based. I don't really know what the order is for these things, and that's little son of a... I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Dang it! How am I missing? You see, alright, so the way this game works is you have the perfect strategy, you know exactly what you're going to do, and then you're going to miss and you're going to die. That's the way this game works. Alright, we killed him, that's good. We killed him, that's good. There's a lot of missing, a lot of RNG, like, this game is like 90% dice rolling, so... yeah, if you don't like lots of dice rolling, you're probably not gonna like this game. This is another blight thing. These guys are really all into the whole, you know, making enemies plague. I guess, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go after the Bone Soldier, wear him down a bit. And I'm going to pistol shot him. You usually want to get the guys in the back. If you're wondering why, it's because they have ranged attacks and they're really annoying. Ah, crit, that's great.
Give them no quarter.
A crit, that is very good for us. And now we could heal him, or we could, like, try and stun one of these guys. I'm gonna stun this guy, and I missed. Of course I missed. Alright, let's see if we can kill him. Yes! He's dead. So, all we have to do is deal with this guy. And, oh, also, corpses are a recent addition. I'm not entirely sure what they do, but I've kind of won anyway, so I'm gonna test something out. How do these corpses work? I'm curious. Like, I think what it's implying is that there can be necromancers, and if corpses are still around, they can resurrect them. So you want to kind of kill the corpses as well. I don't really know. I have no clue. This is coming in the late. This came in the latest patch, which was like yesterday. So I'm still not entirely sure. That is an Iron Maiden. I'm not gonna go anywhere near that. Bookcases can be. I'm gonna take a look. And stress. Okay, stress. I should mention that. Stress is a very big mechanic in this. God.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Alright, I'm very frustrated right now because this game is completely and utterly unforgiving. And I love it for it. It's absolutely amazing. These guys, relatively weak, but they have high defense. So you kind of need to bash them a bit. And, okay, so you've noticed how, like, I can't use these things because he's not back here. So most of my damage has just been cut off. So we're just going to try and move him back. Rend for the old gods. Jesus, God, this is not going well. And he's bleeding! Yay! Alright, let's just try and kill these guys. Yeah, alright, so he's bleeding. And, this one, Dazzling Light, stunned this person. Stun, fantastic. So, what does stress do? Stress is essentially your heroes, while dungeoning and adventuring in these horrible, dark places full of death, despair, and deadly monsters, will probably gonna get a bit worried, get a bit stressed out. I mean, who would really blame them? And if you get your stress to 100, they get, like, afflicted, I think the term is, where essentially they get, like, really stressed out. They're, like, really messed up. Like, or they could become, like, virtuous, I think the term is, and, like, essentially what that means is that they'll be, like, instead of being selfish or paranoid, they'll be courageous, and, they'll be courageous, or stalwart, or, like, brave, or something like that, or, like, so it's not always good. Sometimes you get them and they're, like, become reckless and stuff like that, but anyway, essentially, you pretty much, it's a coin toss, really, whether or not you become afflicted, or, if you become afflicted or virtuous. If you become virtuous, your stress is put down to, like, lower levels, so you don't have to worry about that. We got a trinket. I never use these charms and trinkets. I really should. But if you get afflicted, you'll stay at 100 stress and you'll get a really nasty side effect, which is not good. Most of the time, you're getting afflicted, just to let you know. So yeah, this game doesn't like you. It wants you to fail. But I love it. It's really fun. Really good. It's still in early access, bit light on content, but it's pretty good. Hunger. You see, this is why I brought the food. Food can be used to restore 1 health, which is... You wouldn't want to use it for that. Or you can eat. I always at least bring 8 food for the short missions, because if we get hungry 2 times, that's 8 food, because we each eat 4 food each. Eat each. 4 food each. Yes. Alliteration. Alliteration is the best weapon when you're in these horrible dark corridors. Yeah. As I was saying, you get to... Fuck. Creeping cough. Alright, we need to go to the... God! I can't even finish a sentence without this game trying to kill me. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we need the sanitarium. He has a disease. We need to get rid of that in the sanitarium. It's like an insane asylum, but also for, like, diseases. Torch. Oh, I'll mention that as well. The torch... The lower the thing is, the more stressed you're like, the more stressed you are, the more likely the enemies are to hit and the more damage they do, and the more likely you are to be surprised and, like, you switch around your position. But you get more loot and you get more player critical hits. Alright, we weren't surprised. That's good. So, this guy, I am going to do... I'm going to do my best to kill that guy because he has a... That. Oh, thank God. That is annoying because it can crit you, and if you do, every single one of your guys takes like 4 or 5 damage, and they all get stressed, like 20 stress, and it is not fun. It is not fun to deal with that. It's like, oh God, like I have lost entire party. I have lost I have not just lost missions, I've lost entire, I've had entire parties wiped because these guys just crit you over and over and over again. You're getting stressed and afflicted, and god damn, these guys are moving around. These guys are moving around. You get like stressed and afflicted, and you're all like messed up. So yeah, these guys are more resistant to blight, but you can bleed them, which is good. I'm just gonna try and stab you in the face. I'm just trying to kill these guys. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So yeah, these guys are really annoying. Kill them as quickly as possible. That's usually what you want to do. Our blight killed them. That's good. As you can tell, we're getting a bit screwed. Like, we're getting a bit chopped up. Not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. However, like, things like this usually happen. You do regain full health at the end of each mission. If you didn't, this game would be like the most brutal thing on the face of the earth, and I don't think anybody would ever want to play it because it'd just be like just kind of depressingly difficult. Let's just beat you in the face. So yeah, as I was saying, oh man, we're so low on health. Dang it. As I was saying, so yeah. Also, you can retreat. Let me just get my guys back in order. I need to start healing. Okay, I want to get a cultist. If you're wondering why I want to get not a cultist, and a cultist, they're different things. Altar of light. A soothing pale light engulfs the arrow. I've been buffed. Yay, I'm also going to die horribly. Yay. I'm just gonna go full light now because I cannot afford to take that much damage. Alright, guys, here. Yes! We surprised them. That's good. That is very good. It means they can't do anything for a turn, and it lets us stack up the damage. Also, these guys, the Bone Courtiers, as well as the Bone Courtiers, as well as these Cultist Acolytes, they have an ability where... crit, that's good. Where they can do damage as well. They do, like, small amounts of damage, but they give you stress as well. And, like, these guys can really mess you up. Like, they don't do that much damage, but they can, like, seriously stress your heroes out. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. I'm doing pretty well, though. I'm just gonna try and stun these guys. And, yes! That's very good. Stunned. Fantastic. Alright, so this encounter went exceptionally well. Yeah, but anyway, they do stress damage, like a lot of stress damage, and it's not good. Like, you know, like, your guys get all stressed out and stuff, they're gonna die. It's gonna be awful. Oh, God. I'm so low on health, like, do you see how difficult this game is? Like, how... I like how critical heals are a thing. Like, I understand the idea of critical damage, but critical heals kind of just make me, like, make me laugh. Like, just the idea of it.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Since I have excess food, I'm going to heal him. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through, hopefully... Oh, God damn. Yes, we're surviving him. Our light being high as it is allows us to, these Bone Courtiers are what I think about. Allow us to surprise these guys. It's really, really useful to do so. And you've probably seen one before. I'm pretty sure you ran into one. But what these guys do... Oh, God dang it. What these guys do... Oh, frick. You're gonna see it right now. Oh, no. That. You see, you did one, but he did 15 stress damage. That is not good. It's not good at all. Like, that, if you don't kill these guys, oh my god! If you don't kill these guys immediately, they can completely, like, they can really mess you up. They can do some really nasty stuff to you. And, so yeah, I'm gonna hope I can kill these guys. The Blight should kill him next turn, so we should be fine. I'm gonna try and Judgment him. There we go, he's dead. We're good, we won. Yeah, he's dead. Alright, so... we're in a bit of a sticky situation right now. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna get out of this, but I also don't.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Yes, thank you. You're not making us feel any better. I'm just gonna teach the torch shell up as much as I can. So, like, we can surprise the monsters, and we can hopefully scout out, see what we're going up against. Okay, just be surprised. Damn it, they're not surprised. Gah! Tempting Goblin. It could also do, like, like, it's not massive amounts of damage, but it's enough to, like, stack up after a while. And the stress damage, like, seriously, those guys can ruin your day. The guys in the back you always want to try and kill. Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah. Bone Arbalists aren't as good as the Fusiliers, but they can also do some pretty bad damage. I'm gonna Judgment this guy, and we missed. Yeah, as you get farther, you're probably going to run in some more dangerous creatures. You know, they'll be like stronger, have more health, do more damage, stuff like that. So this is very, very generic kind of. Oh, that's not good. All right, interesting mechanic. When your guys reach 0 health, instead of simply dying, they're on this thing called Death's Door, which means they have a chance of surviving, but, and this is a big but, every next piece of damage they take, like, every next bit of damage they take, has a chance of killing them. However, if you can heal them and get them off Death's Door, they'll survive, which is really useful. We killed him, that's good, and we're gonna kill him as well. Yeah, okay, we won. Once we blighted them, it was pretty much over at that point. Yeah.
A trifling victory.
And we won. Alright, I'm gonna continue adventuring really quickly. I want to use this master key. Unlocking apartment, get some more stuff, and let's just go home. I'm not gonna press my luck. My guys are stressed out and injured. My guys are stressed out and injured in the video game. That's essentially what Darkest Dungeon is.
Devils remanded to their abyss.
Yeah. Also, like, I have this little overlay thing that's not showing up, so I don't know how long I've been recording for, which is a bit annoying. Hemophilia, minus 50% bleed resist. God damn it. This game... Have I told you that this game doesn't like you? Because it doesn't. Also, yes, de-stressing, that's the thing that I'm gonna get into. We don't unlock the...
I remember days when the sun shone, and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not a thing that's going on
Fresh
anymore.
kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, so let's talk about the quirks really quickly. Warrior of Light, plus 20 damage, plus 10% damage if torch about 75%. There can be good ones and there are bad ones. 9 times out of 10, you're getting bad ones. There are also diseases, which used to be negative quirks, but then recent patch changed that. Anyway, so God-fearing, I will only pray in town for stress relief, and I steal everything. I'm a God-fearing kleptomaniac. That doesn't seem to go well together. Yeah, and what are you? He's got to do the meditation thing. I'm gonna see if I can get that fixed up. But yeah, so my guys are gonna de-stress. These two are low on the stress enough that I think that I'm comfortable taking them back on. Are you kidding? God freaking. All right, we'll take them.
Elusive, evasive, persistent.
Simply so I can just get rid of him.
Traits for a rogue.
Decent enough to have maybe 2 of them, but God, it really sucks we got 2 of these guys. It really does. Alright, I'm not sure how long we're recording for again. I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry that was kind of a bit rambly. I'm still getting used to the whole recording thing. Next time, we're gonna go on Bark, maybe do 2 missions, do a bit leveling up, hopefully go a bit deeper into the mechanics. They aren't that deep, but they do exist. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe, and I will see you, hopefully, in the next video.